lemon honey chicken.
Man, this shit bomb.
There we go.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
What's up, you guys? So today's video, you're just gonna basically follow me around and see what I eat, because for the past few weeks, Mitch and I have been eating mostly paleo. We've kind of tailored it a tiny bit just to make it more sustainable for us, because this is something we want to do like long term. So today's video, you're just gonna see what this little paleo gal gets to eat every day. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashley. I like to do some health and fitness videos on my channel. I also do beauty, fashion, all that stuff. If you're interested in any of that, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you can follow all of our videos, and let's get into eating paleo all day. Like, honestly, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat today, but everything will be paleo and I'll figure it out. That's kind of the theme of me as a paleo eater. I just kind of try to make things that I love compliant with the paleo diet. So I switch out ingredients that are paleo compliant, like flours and butters and, you know, stuff that aren't. Try to find the paleo alternative. So first and foremost, it's the morning. We need our apple cider vinegar shot. Yesterday I had a really smart idea that Mitch has been telling me for months to make them ahead of time and put them in a bottle. So I did that ahead of time, and I have mine here. I hate drinking this cold, but obviously to store it I had to put it in the fridge. So let's see if I ever make this in bulk again, because honestly I might not, but I'm also afraid to heat it up because I feel like it's going to kill all the good stuff in apple cider vinegar if I nuke it, you know? It's going to nuke all the nutrients out. Okay, let's chug this shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's so gross. The cold makes it so much worse. Oh my god, I have to microwave meat just for him because he will die. He will absolutely die. I'm thinking I also want a coffee, and this is where the first kind of tweak to my diet comes in. I try, obviously paleo, you can't have dairy. I do not want to have real dairy in my coffee, but the only non-dairy alternative I like is oat milk, and I know oat milk is not paleo, but there's no sugar added. It's literally like the only thing in here that I can't have is the oats. So I feel like that's okay. Obviously, like, not ideal. I just hate almond milk. Soy milk you can't have, and I like soy milk, but this is, I feel like, better than soy. But I feel like oat milk is a better option than soy. I hate coconut milk. Well, I don't hate coconut milk. I just don't really like it. Hate almond milk. Hate all the other kinds of milks. So this is my favorite one, and I feel like if it's just, I really don't have it in anything except my coffee in the morning. So I feel like that's a good trade-off. As long as it keeps me on track otherwise, I feel like that's a good trade-off. So I'm gonna go make my, oh my god, that cold apple cider vinegar shot really just fucked me up. Jesus Christ, my stomach immediately hurts. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cut this camera and probably go take a shit. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. What's up, you guys? So I'm in the same spot, but it's much later because, oh my god, that apple cider vinegar shot hit me so bad I had to run to the bathroom. I think I made it too concentrated, so I told Meech to dilute his with water before he drank it. Also, drinking it cold was horrible. It was really bad. But because I had to run to the toilet, I didn't have time to make my coffee. It's now noon. I still haven't had coffee, still haven't eaten anything. So we're off to a great start. But I had to go to Walmart because I needed a folding table to film my makeup videos for IGTV on. Also, like, makeup videos for this. Like, you know, when I have my backdrop set up and all that, I had to go get a table because I've been using my ironing board and it's honestly so annoying. So I went to Walmart and I drove all the way to the Super Walmart, which is like honestly not that much further away than the other one I go to. So I went to Super Walmart. I got a folding table. I'll show you that when I set up. I'll show you like what my setup is and all that, because a few of you have been asking. But I wanted to show you a few things that I found at Walmart that are paleo approved and so much cheaper there. Hold on, one is in the freezer. So obviously pizza is a must. Don't care what diet I'm on, I'm gonna figure out a way to eat pizza. And this is the brand of pizza crust we've been using, and it's called Cauliflower. It comes with 2 different pizza crusts inside, and it's completely paleo. At Whole Foods this was like $8.99. At ShopRite it was like $7.99, and at Walmart, it was like $6.59. So you can get this a lot cheaper at Walmart. Paleo approved. I went to the food section not expecting to really find anything because it's Walmart, but I also found the Tessemae brand, which they sell this on Thrive Market. They sell it at Whole Foods. It's really expensive on both. Like this jar of mayo was like $8.99 at Whole Foods, and it was like $3 something at Walmart. Like literally, what the hell? So I got this, and then I got a Tessemae ranch. We've tried this before, and it's not the greatest. I made homemade ranch last night actually, and it was pretty good. It was actually a little bit better than this, but because it was so cheap and we go through ranch so quickly, I was like, let's get it. So this was also like $3 something. And then we've been looking for a barbecue sauce that has no added sugar, that's actually paleo compliant, to do like, I want to do like barbecue chicken dip, because I do buffalo chicken dip that's paleo approved, but I want to do like a sweeter barbecue version. So this is a dairy-free, gluten-free, no sugar added vegan barbecue sauce. And honestly, anything I've tried from Tessemae brand is really good. So if you're looking for some paleo condiment style things and they're too expensive for you at Whole Foods, even on Thrive Market, just check out your local Walmart, see what they have. If your local Walmart doesn't have it, try the Super Walmart because they had so many food options. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I think I'm gonna make my coffee now. Also, I read online that Kerrygold butter is paleo. I don't know if it is. I'm gonna Google it again. I probably should have Googled it before I bought it, but if it isn't, I'll just put it in the freezer for when we decide to have a cheat day or something. But I got it because whenever I make like buffalo sauce and I do it with ghee, or like there's certain things that like ghee just like makes taste really bad. So sometimes, very few times, I will try to incorporate this in it if I Google and it says it's paleo. But for right now, I'm gonna go make my coffee. I already explained the milk thing, but I've been in like an iced coffee kind of mood recently. I think because it's like not -4 degrees. So I've been using this stock cold brew, or Stoke stock, I don't know. I get this at Target. It's cheaper at Target than it is at Whole Foods. And it's 15 calories per serving. It's literally just cold brew coffee. There's no nothing in it. So let me get my iced coffee cup. I was gonna make it earlier, but this iced coffee cup I use, it like, because I put it in the dishwasher like an idiot, this doesn't like close properly, so I don't like to take it out of the house. Like in the house it's fine because I'm not like moving around and about, but I don't really like to take it out of the house. So let's go over to the coffee station. So obviously my oat milk is not paleo friendly, but this is like my one little cheat because it's the only non-dairy alternative that I like. So I basically just pour my milk into my frother that came with my Nespresso. Ooh, thank God I got a backup because that is not nearly enough milk. But you're also going to need a paleo-friendly sweetener. So the sweetener I use, which I honestly used even before we were paleo, I use stevia. Stevia is completely paleo approved. You can also use coconut sugar. You can also use raw honey. I like stevia the best because it tastes the most, I don't know, I kind of grew up on like equal and sweet and low because my mom was constantly on a diet growing up. So it was the easiest one for me to transition to. I have Truvia, which is this guy. You can also use monk fruit sweetener. I have Truvia, but when I do iced coffee, I like to use the stevia liquid just because, you know, it's already liquid. You only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 drops because this stuff is potent. Like you need probably 1/3 as much stevia as you do sugar. And then I'm also going to brew a lungo pod in here. In this little espresso cup, I pour that into my cup. I top it off with cold brew. So it's basically like a homemade like red eye. It's a shot of espresso, some cold brew with cold milk and ice. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've mentioned this to you guys before, but if you didn't know, your frother that comes with your Nespresso, you can cold froth your milk. You just hold the button and the light turns blue, and that's how you know it's actually chilling it and frothing it for you. So if you're gonna do like an iced latte at home, that's a really amazing feature. Okay, so I'm going to pour my shot of espresso into my cup. The stevia is at the bottom, and then I'm actually going to pour the milk in first because that'll tell me, like based on the color, how much. Oh my God, is it leaking? Is my cup cracked? No. Yep, my cup is cracked. Okay, we're gonna have to transfer this to pour in your espresso and your stevia. The whole freaking counter is a mess now. This whole week feels like it's not my week. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just feel like I've been in a freaking, not a daze, but just like a slump. Like, not a funk. It's not my mood. It's just like shit keeps going wrong. Do you ever have a week like that? Let me know. Okay, so now we're gonna pour my milk in. It's nice and frothy and rich. And then based on the color, that looks a little too light for the girls. So I'm gonna pour in a little bit of cold brew and then fill the rest up with ice because I like if my iced coffee isn't ice cold, I hate it. The other day I went to Target and I got a iced coffee with coconut milk. And it I was like, oh, let me just try the coconut milk. I ended up hating it, but mostly because it wasn't cold enough. Like, it was still warm, and I hate that shit. You can see my dirty dishes in the background. Just know I'm human. And I didn't want to do dishes last night. That's what it is. But yeah, that's my iced coffee. So yeah, like once a week, I like to get strawberries and mangoes, usually like a carton of strawberries and like 2 mangoes, and just cut them up and put them in containers so that I can either snack on them, have them for a light breakfast. I usually send them with Meech to work so that he can have a snack during the day. So yeah, this is my breakfast, coffee and fruit. This is one of my favorite breakfasts because I hate cooking breakfast, to be honest. It's my least favorite meal to cook. Not really a huge fan of eggs. Like, I like them, but not every day. And fruit just kind of wakes me up, keeps me going. It's sweet, refreshing. I don't really like to eat breakfast very often. But I find when I don't, I overeat the rest of the day. So this is like something to help me not do that. Natural sugars mean natural energy, you know? So I'm gonna have my breakfast, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready to film some IGTV videos. And I'll show you guys what that setup looks like and all that. And then we'll see what we have for lunch. I have no idea. We have wings left over from last night that I maybe will eat. But I also like kind of want to show you guys like me actually cooking something. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, you guys, I just finished filming 2 IGTV videos. So I figured I would show you like how I kind of set up. This has nothing to do with what I eat in the day, but I figured some of you were asking. So I would show you how I set up like when I film like with my backdrop and everything. So obviously behind me is my backdrop, and by backdrop I mean a flat sheet. That's a queen size sheet. This is literally just an old sheet that we used to use in our bed that was just in the basement and was a pretty light green color. So I set this up on a backdrop setup thing with clips. I got it on, well actually my mom got it for me for Christmas off of Amazon. I can link that below if you guys are interested. And then I have this little light that Meech got me for Christmas on a tripod to light the backdrop. I didn't think this made a big difference, but once I don't remember whose video I saw, but lighting your backdrop behind you actually makes a huge difference. It just like makes you look more in contrast to your backdrop and like stand out better. It just overall looks better. And then this is what I see when I'm sitting here. I have this table I just bought at Walmart. It was $35. It's literally just a folding table. But what I like about it is obviously because we're sitting in the middle of my studio, I can fold it up and like tuck it behind my love seat over there, or just like tuck it somewhere that it's out of the way, but it's still like a really great size. Obviously you can see I've got everything I need on here. Then over here, so basically I like to do like 3-point lining, so my 2 sides and then the middle. So one side I just use my vanity because it has such strong light. I just put it all the way up for my left side, and then on my right side I have an umbrella light, and then in the middle I open my shade so I get some natural sun lighting, and then I have my ring light in front of me, and then on this tripod I have my camera, and then I use the USB cord, connect it to my laptop so that I can actually, if you have a Canon, you can use the EOS utility, and you can actually see yourself on your computer as a viewfinder instead of like buying a really expensive one or whatever. You can literally just see yourself on your laptop, so you can see exactly what the shot looks like, so you don't have to trust that tiny little screen over there. But yeah, this is how I set up for videos, and I'm about to break it down and clean up, and then we're gonna go downstairs and get some lunch. Okay, you guys, so I'm sitting down for lunch now. This is my lunch. I've got some homemade, it's actually leftover dinner from last night. Leftover buffalo wings, paleo buffalo wings, and some homemade paleo coleslaw. Well, broccoli slaw actually. So I get the pre-made broccoli slaw bag. I think this one I got from Trader Joe's. And I just put paleo, I'll leave like a little bit of a kind of a recipe down below in the description box for you guys, but I basically put paleo mayo, paleo Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, apple cider vinegar, and then I put a little bit of coconut sugar because Meech likes his coleslaw a little bit sweeter. I like it more tangy, but I make it kind of somewhere in the middle. So I put some coconut sugar in there, and then I mix it up, and it's probably gonna taste better today than it did yesterday because coleslaw always tastes better when it sits for like overnight. And then the wings, they were just chicken wings, and I washed them, seasoned them with just like salt and pepper, and then coated them, like I put an egg in the bowl, coated them in some arrowroot powder, which is a paleo kind of like flour alternative. It has more of the consistency of like cornstarch though. So I did that, and then I baked them, and it made them like really nice and crispy. And then for the sauce, I did Frank's Red Hot wing sauce, which you can do Frank's Red Hot like regular hot sauce too. And then I just added some ghee. Like I fried up some garlic in some ghee first, and then mixed it together just to kind of jazz it up, give it like a little bit more garlic flavor. And then I have my homemade ranch here. So basically, I will leave the recipe I used down below linked for you guys. It's basically just paleo approved mayo, coconut milk, and then some seasonings. The only thing in the recipe that I added additionally that wasn't in it was a little bit of red wine vinegar just for like a little bit more tang. And I also didn't have parsley, so that's not in here. So it's a very dilly ranch dressing, but honestly I like this better than any paleo alternative, like paleo bottled ranch dressing. So if you've got those ingredients, it's super easy to make. It did say to let it sit in the fridge for at least 30 minutes before you serve it. I didn't do that because I made it like last minute while I was making dinner. So I'm hoping it tastes even better now. But yeah, this is my lunch. I'm gonna eat it. It's already like almost 4 o'clock. So I think I'm going to eat this and then actually clean up the kitchen and prep dinner, because Meech and I are gonna actually go to the gym when I pick him up from the train. And since we're gonna get home a little bit later than usual, I want dinner to already be ready so we're not eating at like 10 o'clock. Also, so I can get this video up for you guys. So I'm probably going to prep dinner. I defrosted some chicken breast. Don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we shall see. So I'll look up some recipes and stuff like that, and we'll see what I get into. Okay, you guys, I have decided what we're gonna make for dinner. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher. I'm running that now because I just cleaned up the kitchen. I found this crispy paleo lemon chicken, and I think I want to make this with roasted broccoli. So let's get to it. But let's see, what will we need? Boneless, skinless chicken breast, which I have here. This is obviously way more than a pound, but I'm defrosting it to make homemade, like paleo compliant, like chicken nuggets and chicken tenders that I can keep in the freezer. So like if we come home drunk one night or I don't feel like cooking dinner, there's just something that I can like pop in the oven and it'll be done. So I'm gonna use some of it because this is obviously a huge pack of chicken. How many pounds is this? 4¼ pounds. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. So I basically need 2 of these chicken breasts for this recipe. Okay, I thought I had coconut aminos, but I only have liquid aminos. Are they the same thing? I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not. Yeah, I'm still gonna use this because I already decided I will get coconut aminos, use coconut aminos, because I don't know if this is paleo, but I'm still gonna use it. I think it's probably still better than soy sauce. Dry sherry, I'm allergic to sherry, so we're gonna nix that in this recipe. But it did say in this thing that you can do it with or without it. I'm gonna not do it. Arrowroot powder, I don't have arrowroot powder, but I have tapioca flour, which is a great alternative. Coconut flour I do have. You can have honey on paleo, but it needs to be organic raw honey. So I have this one from Trader Joe's. For stuff like this, I like to get it at Trader Joe's because it's usually cheaper, especially cheaper than Whole Foods. Half a cup, damn, half a cup. Okay, a 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. I actually just bought a bag of lemons, so that's perfect. There's no garlic in this recipe, so I will be adding garlic because I can't do anything without garlic. And fresh grated ginger. I have ginger in like the squeeze bottle, just because I cannot be bothered to grate ginger myself. Salt, pepper, and oil for frying coconut, almond, or avocado. I have coconut oil, so we'll use coconut oil to fry it. Yeah, I'm gonna obviously link this recipe down below. I will show a few clips of me making it. But yeah, that's what's for dinner. And then I'll show you my tip for the best roasted broccoli ever, because I'm not a huge fan of broccoli, but I love the way I make it specifically. So let's get to cooking. Let's do this. Change of plans. Meech got out of work early, so we're actually gonna go to the gym now, and then I'm gonna cook dinner when we get back, which kind of like fucks up my plan. You guys might get this video late, as in tomorrow, but that's okay because I've actually been thinking recently that I want to experiment with the different days of the week and see which days my videos do best on, because yeah, I just want to see, like, I know a lot of people have Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. I have Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday uploads. So I want to see, like, is there a difference in views? I don't know. I just want to experiment more with my channel this year. Experiment to kind of learn and figure out what's best. So yeah, I guess maybe it's a blessing in disguise that this video is going to be up late, since we can try something else new out. But yeah, I'm headed to get Meech now. There's actually a Blink, because we go to Blink Gym. There's a Blink right by the train station that we're gonna try out today. We've never gone to that one, so we'll see if we like it. I kind of hate the idea of going to a new gym just because I don't know, like, it's already kind of uncomfortable going to the gym at all. So to learn a whole new gym, I kind of hate that, but we'll see. You know, it's all about getting out of your comfort zone and shit. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then see you guys when I get back to the house to cook dinner. Okay, you guys, we're back from the gym. I'm cooking. I want to show you my little trick for perfectly roasted broccoli. You're gonna need a sheet pan, aluminum foil. I always cover my sheet pans with aluminum foil because I hate cleaning them. And I feel like they get so tarnished and rusty the more shit. I put a hole in my aluminum foil. Damn it, whatever. I feel like they get so tarnished and rusty and gross when you just like put oil on them. So line my tray with aluminum foil. Then I'm just gonna take a drizzle of olive oil and put it on the sheet pan, like so. And then my oven is almost preheated to 375. I'm going to put this alone in the oven for a few minutes. And basically the idea is that you're going to heat up the oil so that when you put the broccoli on it, it kind of sizzles and then it makes it like crunchy. And that's how you get that's how you get perfectly roasted broccoli. We bought this giant bag of broccoli at the grocery store. So I'm going to use some of it now and then freeze a lot of it because that's a lot of damn broccoli. Now I'm going to get like a big bowl to toss the broccoli in some more olive oil and like seasonings. Not a lot more olive oil, but some just to coat it to make it like taste good. Oh, damn, these are big. Like, maybe break it up a little. I don't like big ass pieces of broccoli. So we got some broccoli in here. I'm gonna do a drizzle of olive oil. We love olive oil in this house, okay? I want to try this. This is the Mushroom & Company Umami Seasoning Blend. If you hear that in the background, that's Macho eating his dinner because he eats before us. I'm going to try this. I've been using it on like different things and it is really good. So I'm just going to try it out. It doesn't have sugar or anything in it, I hope. No, no sugar. It's just a blend of different seasonings and they taste really good. So I'm going to toss that. And the reason I do it in a big bowl is so I can just literally flip it around like I'm a world-class chef. That looks a little dry, so I'm gonna add some more olive oil. I like all of my roasted vegetables to be like super crispy. That's how they taste good, in my opinion. The way you make them crispy is to oil them up. Olive oil doesn't take too long to heat up, so once you see, like, you don't want it smoking, you just want it like hot so that when you put this in, it like sizzles. And then you like toss them around in there, and then you put it back in the oven. And because the oil's already heated, it starts like crisping up, so you don't get that like soggy roasted vegetable thing. You get it like crispy. And I like to basically burn all my vegetables, not completely, but I like to be like a little dark, you know, like Brussels sprouts, same thing, do the same thing. Potatoes do the same thing. Basically any vegetable that you want to roast, asparagus, any vegetable you want to cook in the oven, do it this way and it's so much better. But if you're wondering about the chicken, basically I seasoned it. It had me toss it in the coconut aminos and the arrowroot flour. That was it. And then this is more arrowroot flour. Well, I'm using the tapioca flour, but same thing. And coconut flour with some salt and pepper. And then the rest of the ingredients are to make like a sauce to go over it. But I have coconut oil in my cast iron skillet here, ready to fry up this chicken, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, I want you guys to hear the sizzle. Hear that? That's what you want to hear when you put your broccoli on here. So I'm just going to space them out so that they all are in like one layer, and then put it back in the oven for probably like 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, this is the final product. I ended up tossing the chicken in the sauce that I made. It was super simple. The broccoli came out perfectly nice and golden brown. Not golden brown, kind of just brown. But yeah, let's get a little taste test from Michi Boy.
Yeah, man. Hold on, I gotta taste test this food for Ashton real quick. Which one you taste first?
Whatever. I mean, you've tasted my broccoli before.
Bomb. I have another piece. Okay.
What she make this time?
What did you make? What is this, broccoli?
It's roasted broccoli, and paleo lemon chicken, crispy lemon garlic or lemon honey chicken.
Man, this shit bomb.
There we go.
Lemon honey chicken?
Yeah. Man, this shit hit right here.
I can see your face right now, like.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I was hungry as hell anyway.
On the phone, I gotta call you back so I can eat.
Yeah, hey, for real though. Matter of fact, yeah, let me do that. It'll be about 2 minutes. I'm about to destroy you. All right.
This is really good.
Good. That feels good, man.
Paleo ain't hard.
No,
I was always zoomed in for my taste test. Let's try that again. Broccoli. Bomb. I used a new seasoning on the broccoli though.
Yeah, but keep using that.
Very good. Okay, you guys, I forgot to film an outro last night after dinner, but that is going to be it for my what I eat in a day on my paleo diet. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have so many other paleo recipes that I can share with you if you guys are interested. So just let me know down in the comments, and I can do cook with me's. I can do more what I eat in a days. I can obviously document like my weight loss journey and stuff like that if I do end up losing weight. But to be honest, eating paleo for me has just been a way to kind of take back my health and kind of just get on track with not putting poison in my body every day with fast food, because moving to the suburbs, it has been very hard to not just go to the drive-thru every single night for dinner. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here and you watched all the way through to the end, then it's probably time we became best friends, so just go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And also, everybody put on your post notifications so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.